second bow, and third bow. I'd like to invite Mang John to begin the sessions today.
Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to people from all around the world. And today I'm very happy to be here back again to conduct a meditation session for everyone. But before we begin, let me show you our reminder. We've been talking about this since the first day of the year, which is the amount of days we have left until the next New Year break. And the number today is 304 days. We just have only 3 or 4 days until 2026. And, time flies very fast, and we have to be aware as it's already the third month, not the first, the second anymore. We already lost the chance of using January, February, and whatever you do this year, whatever New Year solutions that you already made, you just have to work on them so that we can kind of change ourselves a little bit and do something we never done before. This is, in fact, how we not careless about life and try to be more careful about using time, which is also another thing we need to be aware of if we were to improve our meditation. So one thing about improving meditation, if you are interested in having better meditation, one tip that I would like to advise is to practice seeing the world as it truly is. What does it supposed to mean? It means that whatever you look at the world, whatever you look at in the world, try to look at them from both sides, not because you have prejudice or you have bias towards some of them. So you try to be as accurate at what you see, because Dharma means pure nature, or Dharma means the truth. In order to attain the Dharma, or in order to get the inner peace within us, they're kind of synonyms. The word inner peace, the word Dharma, the word the truth. They're kind of the same thing, but in different perspectives. So if you think about this in form of knowledge, in form of intelligence, from wisdoms, then Dharma means the truth. But if you think about this in terms of contentment, happiness, bliss, then of course that's inner peace. And they both are within us. So in order to access something that's within us that represents the truth, then we should look at the world according to what it is. If you look at someone, then you kind of able to see both sides of the person as he or she is without having prejudice or bias that you favor this person because you love him or her more, or you like this place or this group of people more, so they can do nothing wrong. This is not that accuracy we talk about. This is bias, right? So if you practice seeing the world as it is, what happens is whenever what you're looking at, whether there are ups or downs, you will not be affected by them very much, because in life we will face those ups and downs the whole time. And when you face either of them, whether they're ups or they're downs, the mind will be attracted to their sides and not to be able to stay centered. So in order to make sure that the mind will not be affected by either ups or downs, we should stay centered. We should not be affected by the ups and the downs. And one advice is to practice seeing them as they are. And if you look at them and kind of have a feeling that they happen because this is the world's nature. The world has both ups and downs. When the downside hit you very hard, you're not going to be affected so much and feel so bad about life. Or when the ups hit you very hard as well, you're not going to be affected by feeling overwhelmingly positive and hard to get back to reality. So the best is to stay with reality and to kind of understand that they're part of life and they come and go. You should not be affected by them so much. That's the only way you can stay centered. And if you are able to stay centered this way, then you can go to your center. And that's where we want to go. And the center lies what? Lies the truth. The truth is another name for Dharma. And you can get to the Dharma within you. You can get to the truth within you. And this is how, if we practice looking at the world as it is, whether they're ups, they're downs, whether it's light or dark, whether it's good or bad, and you're not affected by them because you practice seeing both of them the whole time in whatever you look at without being affected by the ups and the downs. You can stay centered. And when you can stay centered, you meditate. Your mind can easily find its way back to the center of the body. And you have better improvement in meditation. Think about it. If you are affected by the ups and the downs, whenever you close your eyes and meditate, those ups and downs will affect you. Will take maybe first 10 minutes or sometimes 20 minutes to detach from them because you're attached to them. That's very, very normal, right? And if you are new to meditation, then you remember those days when you spend 15 minutes, when you spend 20 minutes just to let go from all of those. So the only way to shorten the time is not to attach to them and by practicing looking at the world as it is, not to focus too much on the ups, not to focus too much on the downs. You kind of stay centered. You kind of look at not both sides specifically, but you just accept that they can be a part of life. Okay, we talk about not focusing on any of those, but it doesn't mean that you will kind of have to spend your attention on both of them. We kind of see them, but when we kind of spend our life, we are not gonna feel so bad about the downs or so good about the ups. And this is another name for positive thinking. That sounds a little strange because sometimes when people talk about positive thinking, they say that you should focus only on the positive side. That should not neglect the fact that the negative sides are there. Because if you neglect the fact that there are also negative downsides as well, you kind of focus on the world only on one side, which is not reality. And when the downside hits you very hard, it's not very easy to make up the mind and face reality. By focusing on both sides, you're able to face reality without losing control, without losing traction. You're able to stay on the path. And that can only be achievable by kind of understanding reality, staying with reality, and not delusion. So this also practice the mind not to be delusional and to stay with the truth. And that's some wisdoms that we begin with. Now, let's begin our meditation. All right. So now I would like everyone to prepare yourself for an inner peace time. You may close your eyelids softly and gently. Relax all the muscles in your body. Relax from the top of your head down to your toes. Spend a moment to adjust the way you breathe so that you can breathe comfortably and able to exhale heavy feelings and all discomfort. You may also scan your body and relax all the muscles, the muscles of your forehead, the muscles on your face, your cheek, your chin, feel the flow of relaxation spreading to both of your necks, your shoulders, your arms, your hands, down to your fingertips. Relax the muscles of your torso, from your chest to your abdomen, your hips, your thighs, your knees, down to your feet, all the way to the tips of your toes, until you feel completely relaxed in every part of your body. And now you're feeling a bit more relaxed. I would like you to spend a moment with your own breath. Let's see how much you can stay with the airflow without thinking about something else. Breathe as deeply as you can, as softly as you can, as slowly as you can, and stay with the breath, moving inside of your body. But if you happen to think about something else, that is all right. You do not do anything wrong. All you have to do is coming back to the breathing, to the rhythm of the airflow, comfortably. Comfortably means that you take everything relaxingly. No need to rush. You understand that when the mind is busy, it will take a while to calm down. And that should not be forceful. Bringing the mind back to the breath should be as relaxingly as you possibly can, as the mind doesn't like to be forced. Although you try to do it relaxingly, and the mind happen to think about something else, not gonna feel frustrated or annoyed. You stay calm and keep bringing the mind back to the breathing again and again. We probably need to spend a moment when the mind can stay with the breath more than thinking about anything else. You feel relatively lighter as all heavy thoughts have been removed from the space in the mind. You continue bringing the mind back to the breath, breathing a little slower, as comfortably as we can, to naturally calm the mind down and increase the amount of our consciousness or sati. Sati means the mind is inside of the body. And when you are able to stay with your breath, the mind is definitely inside the body. This is called anapanasati, which means to be able to stay with the breath and not thinking about something else. And when we have more sati, we will aim to keep the mind still and the point of stillness, the resting point, shall be the center of the body. You may bring your mind to staying still at the body center, or you may follow the airflow of your deepest breath to its turning point. And when you breathe as deeply as you can, the turning point will be around the middle of your abdomen. Breathe until your breath touches the body center. As softly as you can, comparable to a bird's feather floating down to touch a calm water surface without disturbing the calmness of the surface. You may begin from touching the center softly and gently, several times. This will warm up the center and make some invisible glue that will keep the mind stick with enough touches. The mind will absorb soft and gentle feelings from within you. And at some point, it will decide to stay still. But when will that be? You can tell yourself, but never. So now continue to keep touching the body center. If you are unsure where the center is, let it be anywhere you feel the most comfortable. Let that be the center for you for now. Continue to touch that point softly as you can. And at some point that you feel ready, you may let your mind stay still at the same location. And while staying at the center, might want to repeat a mantra. Imagine that you have a wireless speaker playing mantra soothing voice from within you. May repeat clear and bright, clear and bright, clear and bright, or Samma Arahang, 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 Samma Arahang. Samma means the right way, and Arahang means the purest state of the mind. And all together, you are telling yourself you're on the right way to purify your mind. Samma Arahang, 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 continue the recitation of the mantra without thinking about anything else. The only awareness that you still have remaining is the location of the body center. Continue until the mind becomes still, and you will know that stillness from the feeling that you don't need to repeat the mantra anymore. It's like all of a sudden you do not repeat the mantra. It's being dropped from your mind completely. But your mind is still, doesn't have any thought at all. That's when you don't need to go back to the mantra and continue to stay at the center. Samma Arahang, 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 Samma Arahang. We have been doing several things to finally having to do nothing or able to do nothing at all. That is when the mind becomes purer. The more pure it is, the stiller it becomes, and the desire to think about something else will completely vanish from the mind. Doesn't want to think. It also feels content. to feel and to think, they're not the same. And this contentment is only achievable when the mind is still, when it doesn't think. To make sure that you remain in such state, mind want to visualize an image so that this will occupy your inner screen. And in case any random thoughts will try to creep in, you can immediately know as the mind maintains its own image. So you may visualize either the sun, the full moon, the water drop, crystal ball, bubble, anything that you can easily visualize. Draw it in your mind as thin as a dream. Maintain it comfortably. Use a proper amount of effort in visualizing it. If you do not have any effort at all and not visualize anything, or the mind will keep moving to any random thoughts. But if you use too much effort, become tense, the image may not look natural. So you will find that proper amount of effort to be able to maintain the existence of the image. No matter how clear or blurry it is, that doesn't really matter. Continue to visualize and stay relaxed. Imagine as if the image you visualize at the center. You also repeat the mantra at the same time. Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Continue to maintain the awareness of the body center. Visualize the meditation image, repeating the mantra internally for a moment. Until we arrive at the appropriate time for loving kindness. I will leave you in your own personal space for a moment. Samma Arahang Samma Arahang Samma Arahang Samma Arahang Samma Arahang. Imagine that you are sharing, spreading out the peace energy in all directions. The energy to grow, to cover the whole area around you, reaching everyone, and you want all of them to be happy. May all of them be free from sadness, pain, and danger. The peace energy to cover the whole building, the whole house, neighborhood, village, city, and share this peace energy to all of them. Doesn't matter who they are. Many that you know and plenty that you don't. And you are doing this unconditionally. You want all of them to be happy. May all of them be free from sadness. Continue to expand the peace energy to the whole country, to people from all walks of life, to the neighboring country, the whole continent, finally the whole world. Let your love, kindness, compassion to everyone in the world. All living beings in the world, to everyone regardless of their race, nationality, or belief. May all of them be happy. May all of them be free from sadness. May all of them feel the inner peace you are sharing. Spread your love, kindness, peace energy to all living beings. For a while, And now meditation is coming to an end. You may prepare yourself for coming back. You may breathe in and out softly, slowly a few times. Breathe in and out. Feel the environment, everyone and everything around you. And once you feel you are ready, you may softly and slowly open your eyes while listening to my blessing. สัพเพพุทธาภลปตาปัจเจกานันจะยังพลังอรหันตานันจะเตเชนรคังพันธามิสัพพโสเตอัทลัตถาสกิตาวิรุณหาพุทธศาสเนอโรคาสกิตาโหทาสหสัพเพหิยาติภิสัพพพุทธานุภาเวนะสัพพธัมมานุภาเวนะสัพพสังฆานุภาเวนะสัทธาโสธีอะวันตุเต may all your wishes be fulfilled. Sape purentu sankappa, all of your dreams become true. Ganto panaraso yatha, like the full moon in the night sky. Manisho tiraso yatha, or similar to a flawless crystal sphere. Now you may open your eyes. So I hope you enjoy the session and time to switch on your webcam. No matter how many people are behind the camera, I can see that some of the peace clubs, they also have a few members. For example, one in Tanzania. What about the other peace clubs? So if you have several members, you can also pan your camera. But if you have only one, you may smile as large as your mouth, as large as 3 people, perhaps. So that will compensate, and you can compete with the other peace clubs. At least I can give a beautiful smile reward. Why not? Right? So smile as if you're gonna present your teeth to the dentist to see how good you can brush your teeth. Do you brush your teeth? You do, right? Okay, then smile. Okay, we will let not the dentist, but the person to take print shots. So we have to show our inner peace, our happiness. Okay, thank you. That's wonderful. I hope you enjoyed the session, and maybe you can share a little bit how it went today by typing in the box. Looking forward to reading all of those. And today, we've been talking about different topics this year. And today, one of the topics that we probably will cover and cannot be avoided is the discipline. Okay. Yeah, you can ask questions if you like. Just type your questions there. We have Michael. He said the session was wonderful and peaceful. Caddy, thanks for the sessions. May all our wishes come true. And Jeffrey, thank you. Mary Oluwa Pemirerin as well. And Olubade, thanks for the amazing sessions with relaxing, refreshing meditation. Okay. Bettina, I'm so happy in order to meditate on my birthday. Oh, happy birthday. And I hope that you have your inner peace and can give that as your birthday gift to yourself. And there is no better gift to give it to yourself than a wonderful, deep, and happy and meditation full of bliss, right? Have relaxed meditation. Samarhang is miraculous, calming, and powerful today. And share peace energy with all of you, to the whole world. That's amazing. Yuhi Uye, what an exciting sessions. What excitement did you have? And Godfrey, thanks for the wonderful sessions. We are relaxed. And Aman, I feel calm and sabine. And BB Sheer, thanks for beautiful sessions. My son and I really appreciated it. Satu, I hope that you enjoy your son as well. In meditating together, you already create warm and loving family. And Wally Soar, thank you so much, sir. Jeffrey, Jerry, it was an amazing sessions. And Legos easy, amen. Okay. Bibo talk. I realized that I was sweating today. It is hotter than usual. Even it's rained, but it didn't feel it was so hot during the sessions. It's an amazing session. Thank you. That's great. Jeffrey, I felt really amazing. In short, super relaxed and peaceful. I cannot stop smiling. That's great. If you cannot stop smiling, sometimes you should not stop the meditation. You can continue the meditation. And even though the session is over, maybe some of the people here still meditating, I don't know. But or you can continue the meditation after this as well. And whenever you meditate alone, without any signal that it's over, and you're having a great session, you cannot stop smiling, and it's like inner smile, then you don't need to stop, okay? That doesn't come very often, so don't be afraid to continue. Ope Mipo. The session was soothing. I was able to focus on one thing. Great. Daniel Ise, Mayhem was awesome for me. Started with wandering mind, but I had to balance my sabai. And as the session went on, I saw myself surrounded on a body of light. I came out feeling calm and relaxed. That's if you saw yourself in your meditation and that you surrounded by light and energy, that's an awesome session. That's for sure. And Alphonsine, I thank you for the sessions. I feel calm and peaceful, but sometimes I have a sleeping mind. And Ore Olubar, wonderful sessions. I feel amazing now. Okay, that's great. So today I like to share a little bit on how we can, improve a meditation. One thing that I share, I think before, meditation is like you plant a bamboo tree. I happen to come across this one because we seem to have a person with a panda icon here, panda avatar. I heard that panda loves bamboo. I'm not sure if that's your case, but bamboos, this is basically Chinese bamboo. They say that if you plant Chinese bamboo shoot under the ground, it takes 5 years to grow, and you hardly can see anything. Kind of try to make network of roots underground, and you probably won't see any changes. Many people may give up because we usually will evaluate what we're doing with what we see with our eyes. Sometimes when you have to stay with invisible results, or the result that you're working on is yet to emerge and be very clear to you, people may give up. And that's what we call discipline. Discipline means that you will not give up. No matter what result you are having, good or bad, or sometimes no result at all. But if you are able to continue doing what you're doing in the same manner, focus on the method and not the result. Focus on the method here means that you will continue watering the bamboo under the ground. Whether you see the shoot coming out, or the thing is that you have to know that it is like this. And in meditation, well, you can know as well, right? And maybe you have been there before. It's going to be easy if you've been there before. You know that, okay, it takes maybe half an hour for the seed of inner peace to start blooming in your mind. It's like flower blooming. Your mind's becoming like blooming flower. It takes a while. It doesn't become very instantaneous or something. And you continue to meditate. You continue to keep bringing your mind back softly and gently without giving up. That's the D. That's discipline, right? So it takes 5 years to plant bamboo, to plant this Chinese bamboo, not just 6 weeks, because the time that it takes for the shoot to just appear from the ground to grow into very tall bamboo tree, that is 6 weeks. But the amount of time that you have to, be in the process is 5 years plus 6 weeks. And that's how we need to trust the process. You can trust the process because you know that it takes such a long time. And if you compare this with meditation, or with anything that you do in life, you try to exercise so that you have bulky body. You want to develop some muscles. You want to grow your muscles and become a little bit more muscular. It takes a while for that to happen. You will begin lifting some weight, but you will not lift too heavy. So you go with the process without expecting the result. No matter what result you are having, you're facing, that's the D. So this discipline begins with proper mindset. You need to have the mindset to believe that it's going to be possible. That whatever you've been doing will not be wasteful. If you have such mindset, without giving up, without caring about the present result, that sometimes could be none, and you continue with the process, trusting the process. Relaxingly, that's the key, relaxingly. Because sometimes people will argue like, it doesn't work. I don't see any result again. Nothing happens. It means that you don't do this relaxingly. Relaxingly means that you will continue doing no matter what, and eventually will not expect the result to happen instantaneously. Maybe a while, maybe like bamboos, like 5 years. But if you understand, it will happen for sure. In meditation, it will happen for sure. It's just how long it takes you. Maybe some sessions takes you 1 full hour. Maybe some sessions will take you 2 hours. Maybe some sessions will take you longer than that. If you can meditate that long, you will reach that point for sure. Today is just 50 minutes. So maybe some of you who've been meditating for a while, it takes less than 50 minutes to reach that point, because somehow your mind goes to that point faster than 15 minutes. And we can increase the velocity, or you can say acceleration. That acceleration can be sped up by meditating often, by having regular meditation, by having discipline. Discipline, although doesn't give you any visible clear result, if you can consider this not just one sessions but the whole journey, maybe it takes several sessions for the first result to emerge. But every time you continue with the process, you improve the acceleration, you speed up faster, and eventually that you can reach the destination within the given time, and you have to meditate like a few hours to reach there. Marky Mark, thanks so much for the guided meditation today. It was exactly I needed. Okay, you travel again. I went very deep, and very last few days in India before returning to London on Thursday. Wow, you are in India, so that's great for you, and hope that you will not lose this inner peace on the travel, but for sure you will. So my suggestion is during the travel, try to reconnect with the center, and also maybe instead of watching some films in the flight, they're not very engaging. I would say just have some meditation in flight, and you'll be fine. Okay. Also, Koya, thanks for the sessions. I'm having a great time. It happened to be my break time. I'm able to relax my body, listen to the voice, and feel refreshed at the moment. And Elena, the session was very peaceful. I felt very unsettled during the weekend, during the situations. The words of wisdom and the guidance was very helpful to me. Calm and experience peace, and advice how to keep those peace would be much appreciated. And I would say that the advice we talked about earlier, just look at the word as it is. And whenever you feel you're having hard time, please, this is not kind of to discriminate anyone, but there are always people who are worse than you, who have worse situations than you. You can see me smiling at the moment, but today I just come back from hospital, and my dad is in ICU. He's been in ICU for a month. Cannot move, he cannot do anything himself. He still need to depend on the machine that helps him breathe. That's my dad. And now I'm doing this meditation. I cannot do anything, right? I cannot even have any sadness while conducting these sessions. So yeah, everybody has some troubles that they're dealing with. And the world is full of troubles already, and you are having your own troubles that you have to deal in your life. So if you kind of heard any news, or there are something happening in the world, you don't actually take them all to to your shoulders. I'm not saying that, you know, what happened to different things in the world, they should not be of our concerns, but we have to be a little realistic here, that you just have some space in your mind that you can process some issues, maybe one at a time, maybe a few at a time. So you should not take all issues in the world and feel them in your mind, and that makes you trouble or make you sad at the moment. Maybe they should be in the queue, not this month, next month. And if there is something that you cannot do, just remember that there are two types of problem: the problem you can solve and the problems that you cannot. The problem that you can solve, solve them and let it go. The problems that you cannot solve them, no, you cannot. So let them go, right? And these two will lead to one solutions or one result, which is learning to let go. Because the one that you can solve, solve them and let go. The one that you cannot, don't let them be in your mind for the time being. Okay. Bemi Solar, thanks for awesome sessions. I feel relieved now and well, more happy. And Bettina, I'm so happy and feel honored. Okay, that's miraculous. Excellent. And what else? Okay, Elsa Marine, I feel happy, joyful, and congratulations to everyone to have birthday today. Yeah, maybe a few have birthday today, who knows. Precious, and it was refreshing meditation after a stressful day. Okay, exactly what I needed. And she's okay. Thanks for meditation sessions. At first, I'm having wandering mind, but as I went on, I could focus my mind, and it was really nice. Up in Bolar, the sessions was, I was able to relax and concentrate. Okay, up in Bolar. And Techno BG6, what a name. It's peaceful and relaxing. I felt relief during meditation. Okay, Angelina Bay, thanks, and speedy recovery for the dad. Thank you very much. And here I sent. Okay. All right. So thank you very much for your words. And there is one question asking about Buddha. You know, the word Buddha means the one who knows. And that's the literal translations of the word Buddha. And the word Buddha means, or kind of refer to a title, basically, title of someone who attained enlightenment. So if you attain enlightenment, maybe you can also become a Buddha. But we honor one Buddha here, Gautama Buddha, because he actually is the master who discovered this middle way meditation or Dhammakaya meditation, that kind of find that the way to within, to the world within, will reach you to enlightenment. Okay, so there are many other Buddha names as well. And I can also suggest that you can learn the teachings of the Buddha more than just their names. What's the teaching? Because no matter what Buddhas you are talking about, they teach the same thing. They all have the same versions of the truth. So their teachings are the same, no difference. Okay? And if you work on keeping your mind at the center of your body, you will also attain Dhamma, which is the teachings of the Buddha. That's going to be the same thing. All right? So that's it for today. Have we exceeded the time? And I would thank everyone again for being here.
Thank you so much, Mang John, for guiding us today and the wonderful sharing today. And let us end our sessions by pay respect to Mang John by bow 3 times together. Let's bow. Second bow and third bow.
Okay, may you all be happy, healthy, and wise. May all of you have all the wisdoms to overcome obstacles in your life. All your wishes be fulfilled. All your dreams become true. And every time you meditate, may you attain the inner peace within. Let me call the Dhammakaya within, easily and effortlessly, without delay.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you so much, Mang John, for the great blessing today. And thank you everyone for joining us. And I hope every one of you come again on coming Thursday and bring more friends to join us to meditate together so that we can share our pure energy through the words. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you, Jesse, and bye everyone here. Bettina, Marky Mark, DJ Botox, and to everyone, Techno BG6, Elsa Marin, and Yoon, Li Shu Wee, and Kida Khan, and Tianai San, Oluwa Mayova, Aman, and Manish Boucher, and Oluwa Pemirin, and BB Shear, and her son, Jerry, Alphonsine, Isa Daniel, Kunal, and Diana Ilumar, and Daniela, and Akbola, Michael, and Oladipo, Sammy, Oroluntola. Oh, the kind of new names I haven't pronounced before. Hassan Rice, Dioke Spar, Odunsi, Odebayo, Adebola, Frances, Imakuli, Elijah, and Kajonga, Bemi Solar, Evariste, Kayongsa, Frankie Liu, Sam Fang, Angelina Bay, Salmon, Oleoluvar, Odunayo, and Divana, Tom, Dior, Adeola, Anne B, Makinde, Peter, Ovemipo, and Emile, Emmanuel, Elijah, and Chichoke, and Precious. Okay, see you on Thursday. Bye.